Yo, it's your boy Kenji, man, and I'm back with another Kingdom reaction and review. This is chapter 740, people. In the last chapter, we seen Kenji heading to the city of Hickey. And we still don't know if Hickey's still alive yet, but I guarantee you he is. Boku, bro. You might want to negotiate. Straight up. You might want to negotiate. And I seen some of the spoilers, man. I already have my mindset on what I'm going to say at the end of this reaction. So let's get into it, man. Let's not waste too much time. Alright. And so we see Inca. That's that big dude that they seem to be putting in the highlights. Because like I said, there's so many generals and commanders with faces. But it seems like Hard wants us to know this guy. The big dude who got mad. Inca. Kenji has departed Yan and headed toward Iga. It's the Iga castle where our families are residing right now. That's where your family is? Okay. Alright. It's crazy. It's hard to say what I'm about to say. But like I said, in the previous chapter, I'm thinking like in my mind, where are all these soldiers coming from? Like every city has a gang full of soldiers. And I'm just like, nah, man, we killed a lot of y'all soldiers like a couple of generations ago. How are y'all able to multiply? What are y'all this fast? What are y'all, rats? But this should be really pretty much it. This is a wrap. This is the last remainders. No more reinforcements coming after this. Horror. On top of that, his goal might be committing a massacre instead of taking people as hostages. Inca is brainless. Why would he just start massacring people instead of taking them hostage? Stupid. And somebody's like, what? No way. Impossible. We have no time to waste. Yan army. And everybody go, oi. And I'm thinking like, man, whatever, bruh. Y'all not about to catch up. Make haste toward Higa Castle at full speed. Send out cavalries first. Infantries follow them with all you have. I'm starting, I'm to the point where I don't even like bragging about this shit no more. Because it's like, man, I don't know who. I'm starting to feel guilty about Zao. And the only reason I feel guilty is because I feel like they do have a lot of good soldiers. And the people seem nice. Some of the soldiers. But it's like, yo, man, handle what's going on at home. You're going to come attack us in a coalition battle because you're thinking this is going to set the stage for us to unite all China, right? Instead of taking care of home, you guys want to come and fuck up what we doing. Don't make no sense, bro. But whatever, man. Make some sense out of it. Narration. It became clear that the Kenji army headed toward Higa Castle, located at east of Yan. As a result, assembled Zhao armies at Yan Castle started their run toward Higa Castle one by one. Yep. Cavalries of northern Zhao are agile in the first place, and since infantries also practice to match their pace, the whole army can move at incredible speed. Now that such army is making their way toward Higa, with all their might, they mobilize at a speed unimaginable for an army with a size 100k soldiers. Well, they running for their families, you know what I'm saying? Makes perfect sense. It was such a desperate run. Every soldier of Zhao army are aware of massacre of captives committed by Kenji at Hayo last year. Everybody knows, huh? That's because Roboku spread it out. Not everybody knew. And they cannot let same thing to happen at Hika Castle that are currently overflowing with the civilians of northern area. That's what I can't wait to talk about at the end of this chapter. I just want people to know, they always trying to look at the perspective of Kenji and how he sees things. How about you look at how Roboku is seeing these things? We're going to talk about it. However, when Zhao army was departing from Gion Castle, Kenji and others already passed through the forest area in between. Excuse me. Need some water. And were about to take a sight of Hika Castle right in front of them. They were already there. Which means they probably left a day or two. Roboku, we're gonna break down this whole fight, y'all. I'm gonna show you how Roboku is just, he can't fuck with Kenji, bro. I'm just saying. You can't fuck with Kenji. You can't fuck with Ozen. Your boy Shunshuju can't fuck with Yatanma. It's like, man, bunch of losers on the outside. And so we see everybody in Hika Castle. And you could tell it's very crowded. That people living on the streets. And Moran is like, boss, are you really going to do it? Moran, come on, man. Stop asking me these dumbass questions, man. I'm gonna do it if I gotta do it. Stupid. Kenji don't even answer. I wouldn't even answer that shit either. And so, Kokuo, what's Moran? Did you get scared after coming all the way here? No, I didn't get scared, but this time is no matter how you look at it. Should I say there's no way to redeem from this or undo what is about to happen? Moran's getting soft. I'm telling you, that's what people call getting scared. I didn't get scared, but I have a bad feeling about this. And Kokuo was like, you are way too damn noisy. Excuse me, man. I'm feeling a little sick. And then we see Ringyokyo. Then was there any other method we could use, Moran? Ringyokyo-san. It was impossible to stay at Gion like that anyway. That's absolutely true, but then shut your mouth. That was Kokuo. And Ringyokyo, if Raito were here, he'd unnecessarily try to look cool and say something like, instead of making useless talks, all we have to do is follow the boss. Raito. And then we see Shin, Nagi, Kyoten, Kokuo, and Moran's face. And then we see Ringyokyo. It's a bizarre feeling. It feels like it was already been a while that Raito passed away. And at the same time, it feels like it was just a few days ago as well. And it also feels like he'd be right beside us if you just call for him. Damn, Raito. Salute. I was a part of an unremarkable bandit group within mountains around corners of countryside called Yobi. After hearing about a really dangerous bandit group located at the south, see, I told y'all about the South Quinn. I came all the way down to join that Kenji army. I didn't have any wishes like doing something great by myself or something like that. But I also thought that doing trivial bandit stuff at Yobi and dying meaninglessly would be also incredibly boring. Makes sense. He came for the ride. Well, that was what my feelings were when I joined Kenji clan, but days afterward were nothing but days of excitements. Honestly, that when I first thought that, perhaps living a life can be fun. I think most guys who gathered at that time probably had similar thoughts. That failures from everywhere who were doing nothing but breathing gathered under the boss. And look at all those Kanky soldiers listening, because that's really what it is. Kanky's army is full of the failures, the people who've been casted out by society. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real deal, real spiel. And finally managed to live a life with their head raised, fighting for your kingdom. Others would find an awful and shitty group of people, but we were far beyond that, to the point where dreaming of such days would be impossible for people like us. They're all listening. Those kind of guys somehow became part of an official army of Quinn, and are now part of an army under a great general. That's their story, man. We are now in a world that was a dream far, far away from people like us before joining Kenji clan. We are standing on those kind of places right now. That is why, no matter how awful this finale will turn out to be, but those people like us, it already is best. It already is the best ending, which has no greater outcome. Let's break down what he just said right there. Because everybody, Kokuo, Miran, Minkyoku-san, everybody looking. And they about to start cheering. But before we get to the cheering part, like I said, a lot of these guys were bandits. The lowest of the lows, living in the hills, just robbing people. And now, they're part of an official Quinn army, fighting for the unification of all China. And people want to try to, and I'm telling you, every army that ever went against the Kenji army always thought that they were better than them. They had more honor, more integrity. And the Kenji army showed to them that, man, we don't need none of that shit. Bro, we from the streets. We about to come kill you guys. Alright? So, it's their honor and their integrity is different. They're just surviving. Living moment to moment. Living for the excitement. And if they die right here, this has got to be the greatest outcome. Because they could have died out in those hills. You know what I'm saying? By themselves. But now they're dying in a place, in enemy territory. Everybody's coming after them. Everybody's scared. The whole country's scared of them. You know what I'm saying? Respect, fear. Conquerors. They built their name up. You gotta respect it. Yeah, that's right. For us, everything is already the best we could ever hope for. Oi, boss, we will follow you to the end. Hold on. I'm getting sick. Ooh. Let's get through the video. And somebody's like, boss, the Kenji soldiers are. And Karaten's like, wait, your voices are too loud. Boss, oi. And Kenji's like, hey, you guys are way too noisy. And all of them stop. I didn't particularly, let me get his voice. I didn't particularly do all this to drag you all out from those shitty places. Don't get a wrong idea. And all of them are shocked. Like, oh, messed up our cherry. I originally created the clan with a sole purpose of taking a revenge. Everybody's looking shocked again. Every one of you here are trashes among trashes. However, when you look at other people, they were also trashes, not that far from you all. That's what this world is. It's just a pit full of trash. It's just a pit full of trashes. All I ever did was punching. Who's doing the translation, bro? Can you write this in English, bro? I'm so sick of it, bro. All I ever did was punching I'm sick of it, bro. All I ever did was punch any annoying bastard I encountered while going through those. And Coco was like, we already know, boss. Yeah, boss. And Moran's like, but we are currently getting beat down by that annoying bastard, though. Moran, you should shut up. Moran. This is Kenji. The only failure I've had was that I did not beat you to death after trying to take over my clan the moment you joined. You did something like that before, Moran-san? You're the worst. No. Rhino-san was worse. You have no idea how many times he tried while boss is asleep. Isn't that right, boss? But my failures have been just to that extent. I will not fail from now on. What about now? We are still in the middle of it. Huh? It's just like the usual. Everything will go just as fine as long as you follow what I say. And everybody's shocked. Everybody in the Zao army. Kokuo's bleeding from her nose because she likes that shit. Confidence. Now that you know, then follow me anywhere I go. Riboku's nothing to worry about. It will always be me who will win in the end. Oi! I can't do it too hard. My throat's fucked up. And so we get some narration. Hika Castle is located beyond the forest area that are sparsely distributed at the east of Gyeon Castle. The massive cavalry of Zhao went around the forest area to keep their speed so they can arrive before anyone else. Other armies also ran at full speed, as if they are going to fill up gaps between those forests. And the one who arrived first at Hika Castle was no other than Incon's Gyeon army. We are close. Hika Castle is beyond the forest up ahead, but horses are at their limit. Make them run away. Make them run anyway. Hold up. Make them run anyway. All we have to do is to arrive there. Seas might have begun already. Wait, the siege might have begun already. So we have to arrive there anyhow, to stop Kenji army. Oh man, I need some cough medicine or something. They ran desperately to save their families. But what they saw was a blazing fire. Whoa. It's a fire. There's a fire. Oh, it's toward direction of Hika Castle. Hika Castle is on fire. No way. Are we too late then? Impossible. Look, the size of the flame must be the whole castle is my sons, my daughters. If they fucking with that, I don't care, man. Niggas be emotional. You know how many times? I don't know, man. Sometimes when I hear some of you people who who got soft spots for the Zao. And y'all be hearing about, because y'all only can point at Kenji about that shit. When he's killing the civilians. Like, man, back in medieval times, bro, there was no cameras. There was no social media. So you don't have to keep putting up this fake facade like you really care about those kids in church. Because if you was back then and you was a man, you would fucking rape and pillage too. So shut the fuck up. Niggas be thinking they better. Man, if I had a time machine, I'd go do something different. Like, whatever, bro. What I do for the team. Alright, man. No! Don't lose hope. Anyhow, make haste. Hurry. This shit is annoying me. Hold up. I gotta get this out of my chest. Man. Don't lose hope. Anyhow, make haste. Hurry. And then we see Boku must be with the vanguard. The rear guard, I mean. Urgent report. Urgent report from Ankon-sama to Roboku-sama. It says there is a fire at the Hika Castle. What? What did you say? Roboku, looking like he saw a ghost. No way. Are we too late? Isn't that a false report? How do you know it's a false report? What do you mean fire? Don't tell me the inner area of the castle was on fire. What? And Roboku's like, Kenji. Let's hear what you got to say, Roboku. Let's hear. Because at the end of the day, you are leading the armies of Zao. You are the one that's holding this up. If you just give up, there's no other general that's qualified to defend against Ozen Yatama or anybody. It's just you. You're in the way. Bro, stop. What do you want? I'm gonna end this whole thing by saying, at the end of this video, Kenji. Roboku's sight went dark after hearing the news. I know. Are you out of your mind? Oh, somebody didn't finish the translation. What the hell? How you don't finish the translation? Alright. In this situation, the only way for you to live is to use hostages as a shield to drag this out as long as possible. Hostages within the castle are your lifeline. But if you actually kill them all, if you massacre them all, then you are a fool who only repeats nothing but brutalities. This is just, first of all, no telling where that fire is coming from. But, Roboku, you think Kenji is just gonna kill people and not have a plan to get out? This is where I say, Roboku, you underestimate Kenji at every footing, bro. And it's your cause you keep thinking this dude is like this bandit. It's like, no, nigga, he's a fucking genius. Start fighting him like he's a genius, bro. Stop thinking he's just massacring people. He's not just massacring people, bro. That's what you do. When you sent Mangoko for no reason, just to kill Oki. That's not a good enough reason. And Roboku's like, no, wait. Even if we strike down Kenji after people of Hika are murdered, first of all, that's not what's going on. Can we still say we won this war? If we let 100K of civilians of the northern area to die, then there's possibility that trust and cooperation of the northern area becomes unattainable, even though they did need to be the last fortress of Zhao. If it turns out like that, then this war will also turn out to be near defeat, even for us in conclusion. Kenji realized that he cannot survive, so he decided to take us as his company toward hell, thereby try to conclude this war into mutual defeat. You, here you go. He about to speak the truth finally. I was underestimating Kenji too much. At this moment, Roboku blamed himself for looking down on Kenji. Boku gang? Boku gang. Boku gang. However, the moment that made Roboku truly tremble would be from now on. So if you think about it, let's just think about it. A lot of those soldiers who were in dismay about Kenji burning Hika Castle is because it would be too fast. That's why they think it's false reports. It would just be way too fast for that to happen. But Roboku, man, let's talk about it, Roboku. At the beginning of this battle, you had almost double the amount of men that they had. You had them almost completely surrounded. And then they broke out of your surrounding. I'm talking about each army. The Heki army, the Kenki army, Molten army, the Rishin army. Yeah, you took their numbers down. But what they went and did, they escaped. One of them went to Sekio, and the other one went to Gyeong. They took both of those castles. Now, you poisoned Heki in them. You, nobody else. Your plan. You okayed it. You are the number one general. Everything comes from you, right? You command everything. You poisoned them. Once you did that, even though this is your territory, you're in the north. You have all type of scouts, all type of shit. Somehow, Kenki and his men, shit, and Molten in them, killed your scouts that were supposed to tell you if all the information around the area. They killed them. Then they head to Hika Castle, where you gathered all the people in the northern area, all those people's families, all the soldiers that are with you. You gathered up their families and moved them east, right? Right? So if Kenki and them broke out of their surrounding area, it would be a big thing for you. My thing is, he should have just left the people in the 3 different castles and just fought. Just fought, bro. Stop being scary, bro. But to have the upper hand like that and lose is always the case in every battle that Kenki and them get into. Both of them. But I don't think Hika Castle's on fire. That might be something else. That might be like something to make them, I don't know. Maybe he burned Hika, I don't know. Who cares? But we're going to figure out the next chapter. But my whole point was that Roboku, it's not even funny no more. You know, I'm a little sick, so I'm not going in all the way, but it's not even funny no more, Roboku. But I'm gonna just end the video, man. It's like, do something, bro. Like, come up with something. It's either come up with a plan that actually has an end goal. Because I'm thinking, like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to slow us down? You see we everywhere, like polar bears. Why put your people through this much? We ain't come to kill your people, bro. We just came to take over all your land. We gonna give you a better king. But I understand, man. Pride, ego. It's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Do all the others. I'm out.